Hello, guys. Angie here. And yes, welcome again to 2025. And yeah, I know that you are in your house thinking that what am I going to do this year to make money? You're so confused. Not necessarily confused, but you need somebody to like tell you how everything works. And even if you are thinking of a small business or a startup and you're confused on how to go about it, maybe you should just put that to the side and invest your money. When you invest, then you can get the money for that startup or that small business. And yeah, meet the property guy. We are here to like put you through or help you. Meet the property guy himself is on the seat and is going to give you insights on what to expect, what the market is going to bring this year. Even if you don't have to make a decision now. You can decide to invest in the second quarter of the year. Trust me, he has figured it out, or he has a better understanding of what the market is going to be like, even in 2 years, 3 years. Now imagine what he has thought of only in this year, in 12 months, or even in 6 months. So I'm taking it over to the boss now to tell you what to expect and what to invest in this year.
All
Over
right.
to you, sir.
2025 has started already, and it seems like this year is on uh, autopilot. When did we did Happy New Year, and already is on the fourth today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So by Monday is on the seventh or sixth. What's Monday? Monday is six.
Yeah, Monday
Okay, Monday
6.
is six. All right. So it's already the time is already fast going, and the reality is anything that you want to do, you have to prepare ahead and you have to act, because before you blink, we are in June. Blink
Yeah.
again, we are in December,
Super.
and we are talking about 2026 again. So it's important that you get yourself prepared, and that's one thing that I've been advising, particularly people that are still their like 40s, their 30s, their 20s. You guys need to prepare. You need to prepare for the next 2 years. You need to prepare for the next 3 years, for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years.
10 years.
If you're in your 50s or your 60s, yeah, you have less pressure now. You can say that, oh, I just want to live my life one month after the other. But you are seeing your 30s, you are seeing your 20s, because a lot of the things that are happening in the economy, in the world, are going to affect us more,
Yeah.
because we are the ones still starting out, as the ones still starting out having new families, we are the ones still not starting out, starting new businesses, we are the ones still paying bills, really. So, and that's why you want to have a cushion effect that, okay, if this thing is going to happen in 5 years' time, let me start preparing for it now. So by the time you start in 5 years, I'm already prepared, I'm already immune. If this thing
Yeah.
is going to happen in 10 years' time, let me start preparing now. So that we start happening in 10 years' time, I'm already prepared, I'm already immune. Despite all the bad boosts we had in 2024, a lot of people were immune. They don't even know
Yes.
if fuel was 1,000. They don't even know if exchange rate was 1,007. They were still balling, still buying new cars, still building new houses, because those money are not coming from their money. They already prepared 10 years,
Yes.
7 years, 5 years before. And when all these, everything started to scatter, them that are not scattering, they are well balanced, and you also can do the same. We are in 2025. What are like the first thing you need to ask yourself is, if I'm going to invest, what are the things that are sure? Sure in terms of people are always going to need them.
Yeah.
You can start talking about different techs. You can start talking about different innovations, different AI is there, robotics is there, blah 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 is there, electric vehicles is there, EV, and I'm also hearing now that people are also considering hydrogen fueling for cars too.
Yeah.
So there will always be new innovations and new technologies in that regard. But the fact is, either is EV, is ED, is EC, people have to move from one place to
To
another.
another.
The only thing that is just going to be changing is the technologies and the
Yes.
mode, but people are still going to move. So, which means that the transport business is still going to sell.
For
For
sure.
is certain
Logistics.
logistics is still going to sell. People will still need to move their products. People themselves will still need to move from their home to their workplace. They will still need to move. Either they want to go and cash phone, they will still need to move. They want to go and watch cinema, watch ball, whatever.
Yeah.
Transport is transport.
Yeah.
So EV is CNG powered, is LNG powered, is EV powered, whatever it is. It's just the technology that is changing.
Yeah, we've come a long way from donkeys and
And
transportation
transportation still sells.
from
You understand?
donkeys now to EV.
It will still sell. Transport is transport. So, and again, that just me just giving you a general overview. Anyway, it's not a must that you invest in transport, but it's a must you invest in food, because
Yes.
people have to eat. You yourself
Very important.
have to eat. If you say, it's because I'm not in Nigeria, that's why I'm not investing in food. There is no way you cannot carry your entire ancestral lineage away from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So even if your mom and dad are still over there, you have cousins here,
Yeah.
you have friends here, you have relatives here,
Yes.
you have former colleagues here, and if food is too expensive, they will call you.
Yeah.
Egbon, sorry, your bag of rice is so amount now. Even if it's 30K, help us. Even if it's 50K, help us or whatever. So,
Another continent no affects billing.
it does not affect. You change number tire, they will know. So you see how people here, and whatever the food inflation is happening or is doing here is going to affect them.
Yes.
And one thing I've learned is, if you really want to help people, you yourself have to provide a platform for you to be able to help people.
Yeah.
Now, what I mean by that is this: if people are hungry here, if you have a farm, you can help them.
Yes.
Because you are producing food, and you can say that, okay, my farm is not for profit. I want to be doing charity. I want to be giving out plantain. I want to be giving
Yeah.
out banana. I want to be giving out yam. I want to be giving out potato or whatever that you are producing in your farm.
Yes.
But you can't give out when you don't have the farm.
When you don't have the farm.
You
Yeah.
understand now? So if you really want to help, you must already have that platform.
Yeah.
So food is a must to invest in. Is
Yeah.
just a must. I was one of my contacts recently. He came in from the UK, and we went to site and we were coming back and we saw palm wine. So he just had the taste, and he's like, Rabiu, see this palm wine I'm having here. This is the natural one. See that one we are drinking in the UK is nonsense. You understand? And when we look at the price of the one he was buying over there, is times 6 of even buying the natural one.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference in the gap.
Yeah.
And yet the quality is still far, because we are lucky
Unmatched.
enough that palm wine, they were exactly coming from the bush.
The bush.
It was still fresh, still foaming.
Uh-huh.
You get it now. So, and that's really the fact and the reality in the food market, in the agricultural market. You just have to invest in everything food. You don't have to farm yourself. There are so many agro real estate, agro investment model where people do the farming and you talk about returns, or even if it's not returns, you talk about just produce. I have this 10 acres, I have this 5 acres. You guys farm it for me.
Fish farming.
I will collect 3 liters of palm oil, or 5 liters of palm oil, or 30 liters of palm oil is what I'll be collecting. Fine, you understand? And you all also over there, if you're not in Nigeria, you're also going to agree that whatever you guys are buying this farm produce, palm oil from Nigeria, stockfish from Nigeria, or wherever they're bringing the stockfish from, pomo from Nigeria, the goat meat, the gari and everything, the prices over the years also have increased for you guys
Yes.
over there too.
Really outrageous.
Now imagine if those produce and those things are coming right from your own farm. So
yeah.
it means that the only thing that you just be bothered on is the cost of transporting it from Nigeria down to them.
down to you are, yeah.
Food is a must. If you're in Nigeria, is even a must for you to
Yeah.
is even far more important, because looking at all the indices now, is almost certain that this year food will be more expensive.
Yeah, for sure.
Beans, gari, all of that is coming from cassava, which is gari, fufu, and all the likes. Yam also, and is predictable because we had longer drought season last year. The rain was
Yeah.
very, very unpredictable.
Yeah.
We also had flood in the food basket nations, Maiduguri flood, the Benue flood. That's also definitely going to affect a lot of the produce that a lot of people are expecting this year too. And despite our population still increasing, we are still so much on our farming is still less mechanized. It's just now that the federal government and the state government are putting attention in bringing tractors and giving farmers grant and so on. So if you are in Nigeria here, you must invest in anything food.
Food.
It's certain. You understand? Then the rental market is there, the accommodation market is there, the real estate market in general is there. Real estate, we have rental. Real estate, we have short let. Real estate, we have hospitality. Real estate, we have land banking. Regardless of your capital, you fall into one of the categories. If you can't afford to buy a house, you can afford to buy land. If you can't afford to buy land in the built-up cities, you can afford to buy land in the. You understand? If you can't afford to, you are not interested in rental market, you can go into the short-let market, target the ember month, September, October, November, December. Simple. Those 4 months can give you what some people are making in a whole year.
Oh yeah, yes.
You understand now? So that one is there too. The real estate market is there. The numbers are there, and there are so many short-let opportunities we have right now that you just have to buy the apartment. The company are going to manage it.
Yes.
The company are going to advertise it. The company are going to be managing the occupants in there. So what they just do is at the end of the month they just send you reports. And
They're
then
even doing all the heavy
credit
duty
alert.
for
They do all
you.
your heavy duty for you and credit alert. That's it. You understand? At our Crestview now, this December, for our 2-bed, we remitted down like 1 million just for December. And some people even got up to like 1.5 million for their units in our Crestview, because Asset House handles all the management, adverts, checking in, checking out. The generators must work, the solars must work, all those ones. Nobody will call you that, sorry, the plumbing is leaking. Sorry, the occupant is shouting. Whatever, they handle all those ones
None of
for
your
you.
business.
None of your business. The only thing that just matter to you is receiving the PDF report. You look at the occupancy rate, and then in a few minutes you get your credit alert, and you start waiting for another 30 days for the next credit alert.
Easy money.
Easy, you understand? So those are the opportunities, because it's January. A lot of you guys are looking at it that, okay, I can start saving up. I can raise 20 million in 3 months. I can raise 30 million by June. I can raise this amount by April. What can I do with this money? It's good that you have a clear understanding and start making research of what you want to do with that money from now. So by the time that money is there, you already know exactly what to do with it, because money has wings.
Yes.
The moment that money is coming now, you just receive one call that, sorry, please, I want to, your Pekin. I'm not the one that born, but I'll call you your Pekin. I want to do so thing, and then they're looking for so amount,
Yeah.
And you have been saving money for a different thing before. It's because you have not had a clear purpose for that money. You just feel like, okay, let me just remove 5 million out of this money and help them. Before you know it, you move 5 million here, you move 3 million here, you move 2 million here. You realize that money, you're not able to use it for anything.
Yes.
But if you have a clear goal and a clear target for that money, even before you start saving up,
Yes.
if anything even come up at that period, you're like, you guys are late.
You have a
because
goal already.
There's something I want to use this money for. And even if you want to remove anything from it, you only remove what's not going to affect that goal that you have set earlier.
Yes.
You understand? Maybe you got 30 million and what we are trying to do is 20 million. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
at least I have 10 million. Okay, let me just give you this
Fair.
one 2 million. But it not affect that main 20 million that you have. So this year we all have to get wiser.
Yes.
That's just particularly with money. We have to become more disciplined. We have to manage, just like our president said. It's not a bad thing for you guys to manage. Don't mind me. But the fact is, we have to manage, every one of us. We have to look at, okay, live within our means, and live within a means that you are still going to be able to save,
Yes.
and able to even invest out of our savings.
Yeah.
So we have to cut as much as we can, and we just have to invest, because that's the way out, really. This time last year, a liter of petrol was relatively around like 600.
Yes, and we're complaining. Sir.
We were complaining, Now, a liter of petrol, we are even celebrating that it's 930.
Yes.
Celebrating. Because at one point it got to like around 1,020 naira, 1,030 naira, and thereabouts. So you can see the gap between 600 to like 930, and some people have to do like 20 liters per week.
Yes.
For them to at least do their work, going around and everything. So the reality is, the cost of living will continue to catch up with our income.
Yeah.
Even if we are not careful, the cost of living is willing to even climb our income and start trample it, that
Yes,
idiots.
and extend it. Like-
You get. So it's up to us, each of us, to now start preparing for whatever doom or whatever that is coming, because there are a lot of things that we just can't control. I'm not CBN governor, so you can't control whatever the exchange rate is going to do. You're not the NNPC, whatever governor, whatever it is. You can't control the cost of petroleum or the cost of gas. The US is also having a new president right
Yes.
now, so which means that new policies, new changes,
New changes.
new teams, And a lot of these policies, either directly or indirectly, is going to affect a lot of people,
Yes.
either positively or negatively. But you yourself can't say if it's going to be like affect you positively or negatively. So a lot of changes is definitely going to happen this year, and that's why it's always important that in the rainy days you have to save, because the
Yes.
dry days will always come.
Come,
You know,
yeah.
when there is rain, there will always be droughts. So
Yes.
when there is rain, you want to save as much so that when there is drought, you are still
Right.
going to survive.
Yeah.
So for 2025, look at markets that are sure, reduce the uncertainty, investing in uncertainty markets. Yeah, you can still invest in a lot of uncertain markets, or Bitcoin is there, different crypto coins is there. I'm not so vast in them, so I'm not going to tell you this is a coin that you should do, this coin I should not do. So you can still do them, but back those uncertainty investments with certain investments. So if you
Yeah.
have some certain numbers going to so coin, so crypto, so meme coin, Dogecoin, or whatever coin, know that you have so investment too at shortlets or at rental markets or at real estate that is certain to back up whatever losses that you experience in that uncertain market.
Yeah.
You understand? Because the uncertain market this can go times 100. This
Yes.
can go also minus 100.
100.
You know,
Can
you see
drop in a
people
second.
telling you that my $100 have gone to 1,000 so and some people tell you my $1,000 have gone to minus so
Yes.
amount self. So that's reality in that market. So you have to patch up your uncertainty investment with certain investment. Food is certain, rent is certain, accommodation is certain, shelter is certain, transport is certain, education is certain. So what I can just say is that people are now learning online.
Yes.
People are learning on Udemy or whatever, but
But they are
it's
still
education.
learning.
They are still learning. Learning is learning. Education is certain. Is certain anytime, any day. Education, energy is certain.
Yes.
So we can move from nuclear energy to electricity energy to whatever fossil energy to solar energy or whatever. Energy is certain. So look at these certain markets also and patch up your investment in those certain markets. So the same thing if you are also investing in stock, you are investing in AI companies, you are investing in EV
Tech
companies or
companies
whatever new
generally.
technologies that is trending. Look at established certain
Yes.
companies too.
So you don't get
Coca-Cola is,
scammed.
is established, Pepsi is established, and so many others also. So I know that if whatever new innovation or disruptions happen to these people, at least I have my stock in these
Yes.
certain ones that are
You
still going
already
to
have your
do-
own crisis
yeah,
management.
management, because crisis management now is even very key, because
Anything can go wrong.
100% now I can't tell you that this is what fuel price will do in December 2025.
Yes.
100% I can't tell you this is what $1 will do by December 2025. 100% I can't tell you this is what bag of rice will be at December 2025. So it's all beyond us. It's so uncertain. I can't even tell you what this was cement. One bag of cement will be by December 2025. Nobody can just wake up tomorrow now and say that one bag is 15,000 and that's it. It's 15,000.
Yes.
Everybody have to adjust.
Everybody has to adjust.
You
don't have a
get
choice.
so it's just about us now, particularly we in our 40s, we in our 30s, we in our 20s, being intentional that okay, we are in this world already, we have to live and we have to live fine, but I don't want to be living my life on today is galloping, today is coming down, today is galloping, today is coming down. I want to make sure, okay, what are the things that's going to happen in 5 years time, in 3 years time? How can I start preparing ahead against those things from now?
Yes.
What are those things that are going to happen in 10 years time, or even what are those things that I'm going to need in 10 years
10 years
time,
time.
and how can I prepare ahead right now from those things? Now the new trend is when people have kids, they jackpot. And they tell you that okay, it's because of the kids, want a better future for the
For
kids and
them,
whatever.
yes.
So which means that if you don't have a kid right now, you should have planned
For when the kids
for
come.
how you are going to fund that jackpot.
Yes.
Because if you don't want to go, your wife will want to go.
You might even want to have that kid safe in another country.
Or she wants to
Or
have it
dual
over there.
citizenship.
So which means that if you look at it that okay, is 3 years time, is 7 years time I'm going to have kid, but I've already set up investments, which means that by the time those kids come, I don't even have to worry about my business is not doing fine or my business is doing
Yes.
fine. The investment that is going to fund the relocation is available already. And that's how a lot of the wealthy people have always been living their life. They always push whatever that have to be done to be funded by an investment,
Investment.
not by them, because they know that they can be dead, their business can fold up, they can lose their job, something can affect their health. But if that investment is still there, particularly real estate, if it's 10 years time, it's 5 years time, that investment
You're
will still
still
fund it.
making money. You're still
Get it
cashing
now?
out.
So that's just the way to go for 2025.
Yeah, and you can see that Meet the Property Guy. Don't say Meet the Property Guy did not do anything for you, because he's always sharing what he knows. He's not always taking some things back, because trust me, if I was the one, because I know we made a video last year about how the hike in prices is going to be in 2025. If you have not seen that video, go back and watch that video. And if it was me, I would have started this video with, I told you, Abi, I did not tell you that everything is going to be high, so you can be ready for the rainy days. And trust me, right now, may God help us in this country. So yes, don't think about something is oversaturated, that I can't invest in it. As long as people are consuming it, as long as it's a basic amenity, there is money in it. Just be on the side that is providing services and is making money, and not be on the consumption side 100%.
On Instagram now, people are ranting about rent.
Yes.
That is 1.2, is 1 point this, is whatever. Government come and intervene, government come and do whatever. So people are just smiling and
some people are just smiling.
million. Either you like it or not, if you can't figure out. That's just what
Some
they're telling you.
landlords are even happy. They are even waiting that, okay, this person money is going to expire in like 2 months, and he
not
heard
collecting
that,
their amount again.
yes, he heard that his friend just dropped the same apartment, maybe 2 bedroom for 2 million. Oh, and he may drop this 1.2. It's like
You just lawyer serve a notice. I don't even collect them.
800k
You
extra.
understand? So it is what it is. People will always benefit. People, you can put a lot of moral or whatever, religious or whatever things to back it up or whatever. The fact is, people will always, there are always two sides.
Yes.
Those benefiting and those
Those
complaining. So it's up to you to decide which part
Which side you
be.
want to be?
When they are marketing land, they are marketing to everybody. You should that you not buy.
Yes, it's true.
When they are marketing house, they market it to everybody. You should that you not buy.
You didn't
You
take us
understand?
serious.
So you can now not tell people that are acted that,
Yes.
oh no, you guys should not do like that. You should have fear of God. Okay, you too should have fear of God and buy that land.
And buy the land now.
You understand? You too should have that fear of God too and buy the house and position in things that people are going to need, because it's all about supply and demand.
Yes.
And that's it. So it's not about morality or those people that are wicked, that are greedy. You can call them all kind of name. That's going to collect that money, and nothing will happen to them because it's their sweat. They've invested rightly. So you too invest rightly. Look at things that you can position on and try. Please, once again, prepare ahead.
Yeah.
Prepare ahead. You guys should not be living your life or about it's 2025. You start planning for 2025 in
Let
January.
me just survive every day.
Or
As long as
even some people just start planning 2025 now in January.
Some people
Now-
have they don't even have plans. They are
And
like,
some
let's see
people-
how it goes.
This same 2025 now, some people have been preparing for 2025 since 2020.
Yes.
So people have
Since
been
the
preparing
pandemic.
Since the pandemic. you
Because if they
understand?
lock us inside again, some people have already
So
thought about
some
that.
people
What will I do?
have already prepared for 2025 since 2015.
Yes.
Now you are competing with someone that have been preparing 5 years before.
5 years before.
How can you defeat that person? You cannot beat that person.
And you're not even so sure of your plan, no.
You understand? So that's why whatever thing that you are doing right now, always have a long-term goal. Look at the next 5 years. Look at the next even 10 years. Even if possible, look at the next 20 years. Yeah, I know what always comes to our mind. What if I'm dead? What if you are alive? Maybe it's about what if.
Simple.
Let's play the what if game. What if you are alive? What if you are not dead? So it's there, or you want to kill yourself, So it's that reality. You must have that long term plan, and if you already have kids, then it's even more important to even think long term.
Yes.
Because even if you are dead, those kids shall
Just
be
if-
alive.
You have
so
family.
how will those kids be surviving even when you are dead?
Even when you are dead.
You get
Exactly.
now. So it's important. Please, let's start preparing ahead, positioning ahead. We tell some people, come and buy this land. They tell you, this place cannot develop in the next 10 years. How old is your child? 2 years. Add 10 years to your child. Your child is 12 years that time. Buy the property in your child's name. At least in 12 years time, in 10 years time, your child is 12. And the
Yes.
property is there. The place have developed. Okay, the place will develop in 20 years time. Buy it.
Buy it.
20 plus 2 years old is 22 years old. Let that child miss it in when she is 22 or when he's
All
22.
the places that you
understand
ignored 10 years ago now
How
are now
is it
hot
now?
spots.
How is it now? The place that we play football, the place where we
Yes.
play when we were kids. It's that bush. You understand?
Even your
So
family house, the place that
how
you
was
called
it
your
10 years
family house
ago?
there, your
How
town,
is
your
it now?
village, how is it
Yeah.
now?
So it's important that we prepare ahead, we position ahead. The reality is everywhere is changing. The world is changing. The world is like on private jets. You just have to prepare, position, because there's just so many unpredictable things that is going to come up, and the only way you can be immune is to have prepared
Yet.
years ago. That's just it.
Yes, and you can trust us for sure. You can trust us from all we have said, or from all he has said. You should know that he knows what he's doing, he knows the market, he has been planning for himself, and he's bringing this to you on a platter of gold. And instead of you investing in logistics and choosing to invest in donkey that is not going to give you money, because we are not riding horses now, is helping you that okay, it is easier for you to invest in like cars, because that is what we are doing now. So yeah, come to us, trust us with your decision. We are going to make it bigger for you. We are going to give you an easy route. We are going to give you an easy way out. And yes, check our other videos and learn more. Enlighten yourself, enlighten your friends, share with your friends, let them know that this is the plan that's if it's not fake friends. Oh, but this is the plan that you want to take in 2025, and you want to build your clique up, because you don't want to be the one funding and them will be the one begging from you. So yeah, follow us on Meet the Property Guy and look out for more videos. Have a happy 2025.
Cheers.